Hi, creatine deficiency community. I'm here to share an update from ACD, Association for Creatine Deficiencies. My name's Heidi Wallace, and we have some great updates to share for the last quarter. First up is the 2024 Walk for Strength wrap-up. We, with your help and support, were able to raise over $136,000 to further our mission of finding cures and early diagnoses for those affected by AGAT, GAMT, and CTD. This was made possible by over 1,000 walkers joining in this effort, over 1,500 folks chiming in to make a donation of support, and 31 sponsors. There were 31 teams who had walks in different areas around the world, all on the same day. And your efforts have made a huge impact in what ACD is going to be able to do in the coming months. So thank you, and we look forward to doing this again next June. Next update is a recap on our 2024 Scientific and Patient Symposium. This was our third in-person symposium, and we added this year our first ever Champions for a Cure Gala. The entire meeting was very special. We had researchers offering to support one another, to collaborate, to provide tips and tricks and materials to help each other move forward in their research. We had our first ever poster session with 15 posters displayed and amazing talks with these folks, looking deeper into their data in the research that they're performing. We had a kids camp that was going at the same time where the siblings and the affected kiddos were coming together, playing, getting to know one another, getting to know other siblings who also have children with creatine deficiencies in their family. It was amazing. On the final evening, like I said, there was a gala, and we had a really special presentation from our gala co-chairs, Randy and his son, Jack Allen. We had dinner and dancing and really an amazing program with our kiddos doing a champions parade across the stage and being introduced and hearing something special about each of those CCDS patients and their life and what this all really is centered around, our real champions, these patients. So at the end of that, we did our first ever paddle raise, and we're blown away by the researchers and the families and even local folks that were getting to know ACD for the first time, raising their paddles to make donations of support. And we raised over $10,000 just in that very short moment of people showing their support and their belief in the work that is happening and the importance of it. So I highly recommend jumping on YouTube and taking little bite-sized moments to watch each of the talks. They were all very motivating. They filled us with hope. Everyone at the conference had a strong sense of advancement in this field, and I think you will too. So another important part of the symposium was we had an FNIRS study being conducted in parallel with the symposium. We had doctors Laura Baroncelli and Michaela Fagiolini and Adeline Jean-Baptiste were there working with families and the individuals to participate in that important study. And we had 22 individuals participate in that research during the symposium. So we're looking forward to learning more about the data that was collected and having more folks join this effort. If you're interested in getting involved, it's not too late. This was not just at the symposium. This was the first of many FNIRS testing that will occur, and you can reach out to Adeline through the newsletter, the digital newsletter. There's an email in there. You can send her an email and discuss when you might be able to take your child to have this done as well. Last up, I want to have on everyone's radar that starting in September, we are working on our new PCORI grant. We announced in a news release earlier in the season that we did get a second PCORI grant to work towards creating considerations for the selection of outcome measurement tools as a companion to the core outcome set that we worked on in the first grant. And we will be holding a webinar to talk to caregivers about how they can be involved in this next grant. We are looking for 20 caregivers to participate in the grant over the full 2-year project. And so please join that webinar. There's a sign up link in the newsletter, and we'll give you more information and answer all of your questions and hopefully get some of you involved in a really important study that will prepare our community like no other community. This is really groundbreaking research in defining the considerations trial designs need to have for assessing outcomes in our community properly. To learn more about that project, you can also view some talks from the symposium on that YouTube channel. One I would highly recommend would be Dr. Thurm, as she talks about outcome measures. And also Judy Miller gives a great summary of the Vigilance study, and that touches upon some of the outcomes that we are looking to study. As always, if you have any questions, comments, reach out to all of us at ACD. My email is heidi@creatineinfo.org, and I'm happy to help and connect with you or any of our board members or staff. Thank you so much for all your support and everything you do. We look forward to Parents 2.0 this fall and Holiday Heroes this winter and a new batch of fellowship projects next year. Things are moving forward quickly, and I hope you can take time to catch up on all of the talks from the symposium. Thanks so much. Bye.